From the Sports Station, here's News Channel 2 Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening. It's Banner Day in Section 3 field hockey with two classes naming their respective champions. We'll start with two local area teams going head-to-head for the title in Class C. The 2-seed Clinton Warriors looking to dethrone the two-time defending section champ Camden in a rematch of last year's title game. Camden gets things going right away, just 92 seconds in. Mackenzie Mix with the fancy stick work slips through the defense and sends it in front where Emily Walker stuffs it home. Blue Devils open up a 1-0 lead. 3 minutes later, Camden with a penalty corner looking for another. Clinton's Sydney Bilek makes a big stop with a kick save on the shot from Greta Kajowski. With 18 minutes to play in the half, another corner for the Blue Devils. This one executed perfectly. Tic-tac-toe into the back of the net. Mackenzie Mix with the goal there, and Camden is up by 2. Under 8 to go. Camden's corner game on point. It's Mix down low to Jaden Scott. It's in. Paige Halberter added one more in the second. Camden won last year's final 6-0. They win this year's 4-0 as they top Clinton again for their third straight Section 3 crown. The Blue Devils are the Class C champions.
It definitely feels good. Obviously, from the start of our season, this is something that we worked really hard for. And we do have a bunch of younger girls on the team this year, so it didn't come as easy, but today we played very, very well. They did everything I asked them to do to come out with a bang at first, because I knew whoever scored first would obviously take the whole energy and everything, and we definitely did that.
It feels amazing to get back here from all the years. It's always been expected, but this year we put a lot of hard work in and we got to where we worked for. We are so diverse and we're comfortable with everyone. Like, we were close-knit. We always are flexible to get everyone together and just work hard. It feels amazing to be beneficial to this whole team, but once I score, it means the whole team scores because it's a joint effort.
Earlier in the afternoon, it was the Class D final between Port Byron and Little Falls. The winner would take on Camden in the Class C-D sectional crossover to determine who moves on to the state tournament. 7.5 minutes in, it's Port Byron getting on the board first off a penalty corner. Riley Lust sent it towards goal. Jenna Mapley stuffs it home off the deflection. Panthers grab a 1-0 lead. With 15 minutes remaining in the half, Mounties with a chance. Sammy Young, the shot, stopped by Maria Burns, who dives on it and steers it away with the blocker. With time expired in the first, Mounties with one last chance on a penalty corner. Lindsay Slabach lines it up and sends it just wide of the cage. Mounties trail by 1 at the break. In the second, Port Byron looking for insurance. Check out the stop by Mounties keeper Hannah Young. The kick save on a close-range shot keeps Little Falls within 1. But with just under 10 minutes to go, Port Byron capitalizes on another corner. Riley Gray with the backhand toe flip into the goal. The Mounties possessed the ball for most of the game, but just couldn't find the back of the net. They fall 2-0 as Port Byron captures the Section 3 Class D title. So again, no Class D state tournament, so Port Byron and Camden will now go head-to-head on Sunday in the CD crossover game to determine who moves on to the Class C state tournament. Coming up next, our busy slate of sectionals continues as we turn the page to soccer, where multiple local teams look to punch their ticket into their respective finals. Welcome back. The Section 3 tournaments also continue today in soccer. On the girls' side, 4 local teams competed up in Lowville for spots in the Class C championship games. First up, Little Falls taking on Westmoreland. Mounties on a quest for its third straight section title. Bulldogs looking to end that dream and earn their own trip to the final. First half, Mounties up 1-0. Bulldogs looking to tie it. Mary Muller with the bullet for Westmoreland, but it's just over the cage off the football crossbar. Close call. On the other end, Little Falls putting on the pressure. Gabby Silstra with the hard shot, but it sails wide of the net. Both teams with some good looks here. In the second half, the Bulldogs still looking for that equalizer. Well, there it is. Muller with the rocket past Mounties keeper Jaden Heisick, and this game is all knotted up at 1-1. But just minutes later, the Mounties answer. Silstra, this time off the goalpost and in. What a shot. That would turn out to be the game winner as Little Falls takes down Westmoreland 2-1 to punch their ticket back to the section title game. To determine the Mounties' opponent in the final, top seed Waterville squared off against tournament Cinderella story Frankfurt Schuyler. No score after the first. In the second, Julia Carter passes off to Breanne Barnes, who shoots it into the back of the net. Indians get on the board first, 1-0. Minutes later, Waterville turning on the Jets in this one. Carter with the beauty, spinorama, and goal from distance. Indians up 2-0. Not long after that, they add another. Taylor Haydas burying the ball past the Maroon Knights goalkeeper Mia Amendelaire. Waterville now has a 3-goal lead. And as the game winds down, the Indians would get more insurance as Janelle Cleary nets Waterville's 4th goal. The Indians go on to win this one, shutting out the Maroon Knights 5-0, and will take on Little Falls in the Class C final on Friday. Out in Chittenango, Poland girls soccer punched their ticket back into the Class D final as they cruised past McGraw 7-0. Riley Wishart scored 4 goals for the Tornadoes in the win. They'll take on Copenhagen for the title on Friday as well. On the boys' side, VVS High School for the Class C semis, Westmoreland Oriskany taking on South Lewis. First half, scoreless game. Cameron Evans dents the back of the net on the doorstep. Falcons on top, 1-0. With a little over 2 minutes left in the half, Westmoreland Oriskany ties it. Jesse Sweet with the tally, 1-1. Now this game would go to penalty kicks, where Westmoreland Oriskany won the shootout 3-1 to shock the top seed 3-2 and advance to the final. One other boys soccer game tonight, Clinton falling to Skinny Atlas 1-0 after a Lakers first half goal in the Class B semifinal at Fayetteville Manlius High School. The Warriors finished their great season 17-2.